from the get-go, Doug called and, not only my agent, but called me and just spoke with me about my role with the team and the value they see that I can bring. And it's nice to be somewhere that does value you. And it's kind of coming full circle from, 14 years ago. But I'm really excited to join a team that is, year in and year out in playoff contention. And, I guess maybe a bit of an off year, but have all the tools and kind of restocked a bit and are ready to go this year. So I'm really excited to join.
Can you say maybe how many teams you were talking to?
Yeah, there are a handful of teams, but like I said from the get-go, San Jose seemed to really target me, and obviously it feels nice when that happens.
Shang.
Hey Nick, this is Shang Peng, San Jose Hockey Now. Congratulations.
Thanks.
The familiarity with Doug Wilson, being drafted by him, obviously, did that kind of help a little bit in terms of closing this deal, that you were working with somebody that obviously, Sharks traded you, almost a decade ago, but still somebody that you know?
Yeah, I guess somewhat. Obviously don't know him too well. You get drafted as a prospect, you're not, having a ton of meetings with the GM. So at least when you're a young guy, it can be intimidating. So I didn't know him too well, but over the years, anytime we'd run into each other, whether it was in the rink or in the practice rink or something, we'd always stop and chat. And my agent knows Tim Burke pretty well. I think he plays a big role with the Sharks. So there's definitely a bit of familiarity, but it'll be nicer to get to know him better.
And just how cool is it kind of to arrive at this circle that you're back with the team that drafted you?
Yeah, it is pretty cool. I didn't have to go buy a hat or a jersey. We just grabbed my draft jersey out of the bin down in the basement and had my kids wearing it around when we finally figured out the deal. So it is a nice feeling to be back somewhere where at least I know some people.
And last year in Minnesota, you alternated a little bit between wing and center. Do you expect to be a full-time center in San Jose? Is that a discussion that you've had with Doug?
Yeah, I mean, from all our conversations, they see me in what I see myself as a really solid top third line center. Can play hard minutes, can provide offense, can take faceoffs, can have a lot of D zone starts and try to get out of our zone and play against anyone. That's kind of been my game my entire career. I don't know really what happened in Minnesota. It just didn't seem like a good fit. I love the guys. It was a great group of guys, great team. But yeah, just not in their plans at center. And I'm looking forward to getting back in the middle.
Kevin.
Nick, hi, this is Kevin Kurz, The Athletic. Thanks for spending time with us here. I wanted to ask Doug's made it pretty clear that he believes getting a veteran third line guy like yourself can help maybe some of the younger wingers on the team along in their development. Are there any examples in your career where maybe you were put with someone that was a younger winger and you guys, you had some chemistry and you helped other guys grow and become those everyday NHL players?
I'm not sure, maybe specific examples. I know I've played with a lot of younger guys as I've gone through my career. I think, my game is what you see is what you get. It's not crazy flashy. I'm going to play the right way. I'm going to, worry about defense as much as I worry about offense. And I think, if I do have young guys playing with me where, there can be inconsistency, hopefully I'm there to help out and kind of be there, to play defense, to get back, to speak with them. But these guys in the NHL now are getting younger and younger and better. And, I don't think it's me helping them, only me helping them. I think they're helping me too. These guys are quick, they're fast, and they're fun to play with.
obviously you spent the 1 year with Andrew there in Anaheim. What can you say about him, and how excited are you to be a teammate of his again?
Yeah, I love Cogs. He's one of a kind. He's an amazing guy. Obviously, a great hockey player. Wears his heart on his sleeve, plays as hard as he can every shift. And off the ice too, I learned a lot from him playing with him. He's a guy who takes care of his body. One of the best I've seen in the league. So, great guy to have in a locker room. Great guy to have on the ice with you, and a great friend to be able to come to a team where I don't really know anyone, and to have that that type of person with me. I'm really looking forward to it.
Curtis. I'm just curious, what were your impressions of the Sharks last year? Obviously, you guys played them, 8 times. What were your impressions of the team last year?
Yeah, just a team that has those weapons that that can really hurt you. Just I know there were some injuries. I know it's different coming to the SAP Center and there being no fans. I think when there are fans in that building, especially, it's one of the hardest places to play. You feel like, if you can survive the first 10 minutes, you have a chance, but that's hard to do sometimes. So, you look at the guys, the amount of talent on this team. I know Doug's, in speaking with him, he's done a lot to kind of restock, with young players who are either ready now or will be ready in a few years. So, it's a dangerous team, in the Pacific Division. I think it's really wide open, those playoff spots. And one of the reasons I was happy to sign with San Jose is because I think we are a playoff team.
Doug was also mentioning the need for a third line center to help guys like Logan, Tomas Hertl. Do you see that as kind of being part of this as well? Just maybe take a little bit of the load off their shoulders.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's no mystery when you're a third line center, you're going to have a lot of D-zone starts. I don't know what my percentages are the last few years, but I feel like it's majority D-zone. Winning my face-offs, getting out of the zone, providing offense from D-zone starts, I think is something that can be valuable to a team, and especially those two guys. They're so skilled and talented. I've been taking face-offs against them for 10 years now, so they know what they're doing in the circle. But definitely, if I can take however many face-offs in the D zone more a game and allow them to take those ozone draws and get offense going, hopefully benefits the team.
You remember meeting Logan back in that draft year, 2007?
Vaguely. I wasn't one of the guys there at the draft. Unfortunately, I didn't even know if I'd get drafted. So I do remember him from development camps. Always super nice to me. Over the years, I've always said hi if we pass each other. But really excited to get to know him more.